Good evening. On behalf of the governing body of the City of Passaic, we welcome you to the July 2nd, 2024 reorganization meeting. In accordance with Chapter 231, Public Laws of 1975, adequate notice of this meeting was provided by resolution of the Municipal Council adopted on June 18, 2024, setting forth the schedule of meetings for the year 2024-2025. Said notice was published and posted on the City Hall Bulletin Board by the Office of the City Clerk. Please be further advised this meeting will be conducted in person. The Zoom stream provided is for viewing only and is offered to the public as a convenience. On June 20th, 2024, public notice and Zoom instructions for this meeting were published in the Herald News and posted on the City of Passaic website at www.cityofpassaic.com Council Agendas. Instructions are also available on the last page of this agenda. Please be guided accordingly. Councilman Monk? Councilman Love?
Present.
Councilwoman Mello?
Present.
Councilman Schwartz? Councilman Garcia?
Present.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez?
Present.
And Councilman Scher.
Present.
I'm sorry, Councilwoman Mello, can we please do the invocation?
Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to meet this evening, Lord. Lord, as we embark on a new fiscal year, Lord, we ask you to please guide us so we can continue to legislate, Lord, according to the needs of our citizens, Heavenly Father. We ask for a special prayer for the mayor and his administration, and also for the governing body. In your beloved name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
At this point in the meeting, we'll proceed with the seating and nomination of the council president. Please state a name of nomination.
We would like to reappoint Councilman Garcia to the position of president.
Thank you. And have a second. Any other names?
Am I on? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Since there are no other nominations, may I have a motion to adopt resolution number 1, designating Councilman Gary Scher as council president for a 1-year term to commence July 1st, 2024 to June 30th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Councilman Monk,
Yes.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilwoman Mello,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Scher.
Yes.
Thank you.
To my colleagues,
Congratulations.
thank you very much. It is a tremendous honor and privilege to serve as council president and to work so closely with each one of you, with the mayor and his administration, and furtherance of a better city for all of us. We're up to Roman numeral 4 of our agenda here, your citizens. With the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4, the council opens every public meeting for comments of the public. However, in accordance with NJSA 10:4-12, nothing in this act shall be construed to limit the discretion of a public body to permit, prohibit, or regulate the active participation at any meeting. Therefore, the City Council will not entertain any comments from persons who communicate obscene material, make statements which are considered bias, intimidation, in which any person attempts to intimidate any individual or group because of race, color, religion, handicap, sexual orientation, or ethnicity, or makes personally offensive or abusive, defamatory, or profane comments, intending to harass or speak any offensive or abusive language. The person who makes these statements will relinquish their allotted 5 minutes for public discussion. Before I open up the floor for anyone who would like to address the council tonight, let me first inform people who are joining us in the chambers and those joining us at home that copies of the agenda can be retrieved by going onto the City of Passaic website. There you will receive all the information that the council receives, background information, proposed resolutions, proposed ordinances, communications, etc. So if you get onto that website, you will see literally what it is the council has been given by the administration in its efforts to make the best decisions for the people of this great city. At this time, is there anyone who would like to address the council?
Seeing no one.
There is someone. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, if you'd like to address the council, sir. If we could have your name, please.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council, and everybody. My name is Miroslav. I am from 9th Street. Some of the other neighbors came together with me today for a meeting. We do have a business located at 19 Wall Street, but we are from 9th Street, but real operation of the business is effect 9th Street. So to pick up the name of the business is Kaelin Mattress. To that business, every day, including Saturday, Sundays, and holidays, few minutes after 6 a.m., big truck of 53 feet long was showing up on our street, blocking completely the street. And those drivers are very aggressive. Any resident will ask about something or say something, they are attacking us, calling the police for so many times. Even I by myself made so many phone calls. It looks like they don't want to fix the problem. Even I will bring one sample of June 15. Police officer came in. I called by myself, truck driving back and forth on a one-way street. What they can do about it, I called the police. They arrived and they didn't do almost nothing with the truck. The police officer has been looking for who from residents he can give tickets. And he does, and towed some of the cars from the street to make a room for that big truck, and the big truck parked on the sidewalk for a few hours. So even by myself, I was going to the traffic division. I was talking to Lieutenant Burnett. He was talking to the business owner, and so far, for so long time, it's impossible to fix the problem. Finally, that's going to end it. The big truck going to hit any car and hurt or even kill somebody. Even I have multiple videos which can prove that. Even a school bus, they have to run away from those trucks. So I am bringing to your attention, maybe you can take a look on it and to try to fix that problem until something will happen to protect that. Because, like I said, police is unable to do anything. They are rather supporting the drivers. They never, I was watching the truck driver, even he was driving on the opposite direction, police saw it, they never issued a ticket. It happened so many times, they like a blind on it. So that's the reason why I came in here with another neighbors. More was ready to come, but it's very difficult to find the parking at night time. So not everybody are here, but some of them, they came in with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. If you could say, forgive me, your name is?
My name is Miroslav.
Thank you, sir.
Miroslaw.
Thank you, number one, for coming, and thank you to your neighbors and friends who are with you. I assume what the gentleman said is something that all of you would agree upon? Yes? Okay. A little bit of clarification. You said that the truck comes, is it picking up
mattresses? There are small products are necessary to use for that business. 53, the biggest trucks, which one will you have? 53 feet long was a trucks. They can pick up that with small trucks. It's going to be so easy. Plus, all of them, including big or small trucks, they are driving opposite direction. It's very difficult to find the time when they are using right way, because it looks, they think the street rules, they are not allowed to them, for the others only.
You mentioned that you've been in touch with the police department.
Yeah, I have been calling police department. I went and few other neighbors to the traffic division. Traffic division is not easy to reach because no secretary in there. So when we were calling, there is most of the time no answer. So we have to go and find somebody in there. But I did a few times that.
Chief, you're aware of the situation from the gentleman? If I could ask you to go to the microphone.
Okay, so we're addressing the issue you. I just want to clarify something. You said 19 Wall Street is where the
Allow me to
business.
clarify,
That's the
Chief,
address
because
of
we
the
had a
business.
meeting. Council President, if you allow, I just want to make sure the chief is aware. So this is the issue of the trailers, the big trucks on 9th Street. What was happening is they were going up the one way on Wall Street. We had addressed it with traffic. At the mattress business, they're coming in. Unfortunately, what's occurring is, and they're so big that they are creating an issue for the parked cars. They can hit the cars. And because they can't get through, police are being called. Unfortunately, the police, instead of redirecting these trucks and stating that they shouldn't be trying to go up these streets, they're removing the vehicles from the streets, the parked vehicles, and telling them they have to go either be towed or ticketed to accommodate for these big trailers. So that is exciting. I know we met with them before. It's been addressed with traffic, but right now this is unacceptable. Obviously, it continues, and we need to take a different approach.
Right. That's
Just to remind the chief of the.
Yeah, so we're looking to finding a solution to this issue. I'll get on this right away. I'll meet with Lieutenant Burnett. He's away right now, but I'll speak with the sergeant and address this. We'll go down there and survey the area and look for a better resolution to this, because like the mayor said, it really is unacceptable to tow cars and ticket cars.
The name of the business is Kaylin Mattress.
Kaylee Mattress?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, no, I'm familiar with it.
So they're picking up and delivering mattresses, I would assume, or something to the like.
I'm sorry?
They're delivering, picking
Mattresses, yes. Down on 9th Street, on 8th Street, we have a number of businesses, and there's a lot of deliveries in the morning. Unfortunately, the turn onto Wall Street, sometimes through 9th Street or going down these roads, they end up having to navigate between very narrow roads to get back to whatever route they need to go to or to bring in these materials. It has been a challenge with the businesses. We've informed the police. We're going to go down and see if additional signage. In fact, Mr. Meros had given the suggestion of maybe a big sign like they do in certain cities in New York. They have big signs that say no trailers allowed, no trucks allowed on this street, though it's implied, and you should never go up the wrong way on a one-way. What's occurring, and Chief, this may be the challenge for our police, they're reversing on the one-way, which technically you can, but it's creating a real issue where the buses and the cars that are parked can't get through. So we may need to have an operation with police present, put up signage, and impose upon our business administrator to have a conversation with the owner of the business and explain that this practice has to stop, that we cannot tolerate this for our residents. So we have met before. We addressed it with a traffic campaign, but obviously after a few weeks, they went back to the same practice. So we need to take a different approach.
Okay. Were there any tickets issued to the residents?
From what he
I didn't
mentioned,
notice. I was watching that
That's something-
multiple times. I never saw police officer was ticketing any truck drivers. But if we request, like I would like to, let's say somebody park on the street, would like to move out, but truck is blocking the way. The truck driver is very aggressive. It's almost ready to beat up anyone who's like, will talk to him.
That's obviously unacceptable.
Yeah.
And I will tell you that usually the council will explore what is going on, but it seems as if the mayor and the chief are intimately aware of the problem. And what I'd like to do with the permission of my colleagues on the council, to ask the mayor if he could directly involve himself and get a resolution as soon as humanly possible. Obviously, we do not want our residents inconvenienced. Obviously, you have rights and the city has responsibilities. But what I'd like to do, I think it's best, Mayor, with your permission, the council would like to hand this matter over to you rather than discuss it right now. It seems you're aware of it, which is very reassuring. But if we could ask at our next council meeting if the administration would be so kind as to report back to the council what remedies it has found.
Of
And
course.
if any tickets were inadvertently issued to the residents, if we can ask for the judges be made aware and the ticket be waived.
To circumstances. For the-
Council President, also the gentleman and I believe the residents who came and accompanied him have footage and video of the trailer. I would ask if he could show it to the chief or forward it to the chief so that they can follow up specifically.
Yeah, and I do see in other cities, the street sign, which one giving a limit of the weight of the trucks, which one coming through the street. So maybe that could be not a bad idea to do same thing in the Passaic.
There are many ideas I'm sure that would be interesting to look at, but I think the best thing to do is for you and your friends and neighbors who were here with us, your friends and neighbors who couldn't join you tonight to come, to have all of you meet with the mayor and the business administrator and the police chief and to find a solution immediately. Obviously, this is unfair to the people who live on 9th and in that area, and we want to clear it up as soon as we can. Is that acceptable to you, sir? That
Yes, yes, we hope that way gonna work.
we'll impose on the chief on behalf of the mayor to get in touch with you first thing tomorrow, chief, if that can be done.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll meet outside. I'll
We
take
want to
care
take care of this
Okay.
right
We'll
away.
address it right away.
You deserve better.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks.
Was there any problem with English being spoken? I'm sorry, I didn't ask. Very good. Okay, thank you. Good. Is there anyone else who would like to address the council?
Seeing no hands, I move to close the public portion.
Motion and second to close public hearing. Roll call, please.
Councilman Monk,
Yes.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilwoman Mello,
Yes.
Councilman Schwartz,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilman Colon Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Scher.
Yes, thank you. We're up to annual resolutions, number 5. Number 2, resolution authorizing official newspapers for the year July 1, 2024 to June 30, 2025. Are there any questions? Seeing none, is there a motion, please, to accept?
Motion. Move it.
Motion
Second.
and second. Roll call, please.
Councilman Monk,
Yes.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilwoman Mello,
Yes.
Councilman Schwartz,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Scher.
Yes, thank you. Annual resolutions number 3, please. Resolution designating city council's representative to the planning board of the city of Passaic for a 1-year term, July 1 to 2024 to June 30, 2025. In the past, the council has relied upon Councilman Schwartz to fulfill the function if the council would so desire. At this time, is there a nomination for the council's representative to the planning board?
Councilman Schwartz. I would like to nominate.
Motion for Councilman Schwartz, is there a second?
Second.
Motion and second. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, is there a motion, please, to accept Councilman Schwartz as the city council's representative to the planning board?
So move it.
Motion
Second.
and second. Roll call, please.
Councilman Monk,
Yes.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilwoman Mello,
Yes.
Councilman Schwartz,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Scher.
Yes, thank you. And while we're on with Councilman Schwartz, who I believe is overseas attending the birth of a grandchild, I know I speak on behalf of all the council, wanting to wish him and his family our sincere congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Number 4, please, resolution appointing commissioner to the Passaic Redevelopment Authority for a term beginning July 1, 2024 to June 30, 2025. This appointment is in tandem with item number 10, appointment to the redevelopment agency by the mayor. The mayor has requested that Councilman Monk accept the position. Are there any other nominations for the position of commissioner to the redevelopment agency? Seeing none, is there a motion, please, to accept Councilman Monk
Move
as
it.
the commissioner to the Passaic Development
Second.
Authority on behalf of the council? There's a motion, there's a second. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, is there a motion, please, to accept?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilman Monk,
Yes.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilwoman Mello,
Yes.
Councilman Schwartz,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Shear.
Yes, thank you. Communications and petitions, Roman numeral 6 of our agenda, items 5 through 8. I'm sorry, 5 through 9, excuse me. Are there any questions, please, on 5 through 9? Seeing none at this time, is there a motion, please, to accept 5 through 9?
Move it.
Motion and second. Roll call, please.
Councilman Monk,
Yes.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilwoman Mello,
Yes.
Councilman Schwartz,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Shear.
Yes, thank you. All matters listed here under considered routine in nature, number 10 only, which has already been approved by the council. Is there a motion to accept number 10?
So move it.
Motion and second. Roll call, please.
Councilman Monk,
Yes.
Councilman Love,
Yes.
Councilwoman Mello,
Yes.
Councilman Schwartz,
Yes.
Councilman Garcia,
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez,
Yes.
and Council President Shear.
Yes, thank you. Roman numeral 7 is resolutions. There's only one proposed resolution on the agenda, resolution authorizing closed executive. Susie, do we need closed executive? Mr. Fernandez?
No, Council President.
Mr. Mayor?
None at this time.
Members of the council? Very good. We are to the mayor's report.
Well, thank you, Council President. City,
Compliments, by the way, Mayor, on the flags I see were just put up in celebration of July 4th.
thank you.
Wanted to compliment the administration.
Thank you, Council President. It's been an initiative well received by the residents of the city of Passaic, as well as those who work and visit our city. We're extremely excited to express our patriotism and our unity as a community now in Armory Park and in Third Ward Memorial Park, where we have our own avenue of flags. I wanted to share with the city that our most recent initiative to expand parking opportunities has been completed on River Drive and Paulison with 31 new parking spaces developed. We will also have food trucks there at our latest food truck station. This is a parcel of land that was not being utilized, and now it will become extremely productive and beneficial, not just for the residents in the immediate area, but for those who visit our Passaic Stadium, for our students that walk down. Having food trucks there gives them a different option. I know that a little further up, you can find Burger King and our Taco Bell and our Wendy's, but bringing in food trucks, I think, is extremely exciting for many of our youth, as well as because of the Passaic County Community College satellite site, which sits right across from the location, and they don't have a traditional cafeteria. This helps many of the college students that attend courses there to have access to meals, and it expands opportunities for small businesses in our city. We've been extremely successful in attracting individuals to start up food trucks or come in and ask for licenses. As of a couple of weeks ago, we have completed all 10 license applications for vehicles in our food truck row on Madison Avenue, and we've begun receiving applications for hand trucks at Garibaldi Plaza, located on Monroe, and on First Street, in between First Street, Parker, and Dayton Avenue. So we're extremely excited about those opportunities. But this brand new parking lot has just been completed this week. We're going to stripe it. And talking about striping, in our study, in our bike path master plan that we're working on for the city, we recently were able to design right on Main Avenue between Highland Avenue and going past Summer Street, not only a bike lane, which would be extremely beneficial as we encourage individuals to use their bikes, but we're moving forward with striping parking spaces. This has been something that residents have reached out to us, have requested in order to make sure that we regulate parking and ensure that we're maximizing the space to perhaps ensure that we have more parking spaces on streets. It's not always easy. Not every street is conducive for striping or easy to maintain. But as we move forward with these plans, whether we're doing crosswalks, whether we're adding additional pedestrian safety signs, flashing signs, or things of this nature, we ask our engineers to do studies. And this particular road right by Main Ave is wide enough to accommodate the bike lanes. So we're taking the opportunity to also say, let's stripe parking to coordinate it appropriately, because we don't want people parking on the bike lanes. So it gives us the opportunity to create more more striping. We're hoping, and I share as a collective body with the governing body, the legislative body, and my administration, that we can use these opportunities to see whether we can move forward in striping and creating more parking spaces in terms of painting and designating areas. I share with the public that sometimes the challenges are they're different size vehicles. So some of the very small vehicles, what are referred to as smart vehicles, if you paint a parking space and you decide, and I'll throw an arbitrary number out, let's say you go 15 feet um, long, which is much bigger than the average vehicle, I imagine, or let's say 10 feet. That's not always effective when it comes to the larger SUVs or the smaller vehicles, and sometimes it changes. But I think for some streets, it's a lot more beneficial. So I wanted to share that. I also wanted to share that the striping on 3rd Street will happen in the next couple of weeks. We paved the entire 3rd Street from Monroe all the way to South Street. The next streets that will be paved, the next on the calendar will be Hoover and Jefferson. So we're very excited about continuing the investment in every single ward. And these are some of the roads that we're paving in our downtown area or our east side area. I also wanted to share that the Coalition for the River Cleanup will be holding a town hall meeting July 10th. Please visit our website as we're going to send the information to our council and post it up. We had a town hall meeting here with our Environmental Protection Agency representatives from the state and federal government right here at City Council chambers. We also shared it online in the town hall to speak about the super funds available for cleaning the Passaic River, especially from Dundee Dam all the way up to Newark. That's extremely important because as the river gets cleaned up, it's going to expand recreation opportunities. We've already had the opportunity in terms of relationship with the county to do canoeing on the river, boating on the river. We've done it with our Passaic Recreation, but this is going to give us more opportunities for our youth and our families to enjoy the river as we continue forward with a potential riverfront walk that will connect the existing one that we were able to develop by Dundee Island to the Bergen County Walk. And I think this adds an extremely beneficial amenity to our parks. I want to share some of the upcoming activities that are occurring. Wednesday begins our family festival and carnival rides at Pulaski Park. They begin Wednesday. And then the very next day, on the 4th of July, we will have our fireworks. We will have rides, carnival, and our fireworks downtown. I believe our neighbors across the border had their fireworks, I think, Saturday, because they kept us up till rather late, but they got theirs done Saturday. We've had a tradition of doing it on the 4th of July, whether it happens on the weekday or the weekend. So we will have it. We will have it on Thursday. I wanted to share that our security guard certification program begins Tuesday through Wednesday, July 23rd and July 24th, a 2-day training program that will allow individuals to work as security guards and prepare for other careers. As many know, the state passed a law now, and you're required to have a SORA's license, a security license, to serve as a security officer. However, many can't afford it, so we have a program utilizing federal funds through our community development block grant. We have Ms. Joyce Hunt, who's here present, and we fund opportunities to educate individuals, help them get their certification, and even get them the training where they're licensed to get jobs. And in many cases, we even assist and facilitate their placement. We do this for security, phlebotomy, pharmaceutical tech, CDL, and much more. So we're excited to expand those opportunities in our city. Also, we have our book bag drive that begins in August. We're asking everyone in the community who can help us, please donate as we reach out to different agencies, corporations, and businesses in the area. We know that many students struggle to try to have the resources in order to make sure they're successful for schools. So if anybody wants to donate, please reach out to our Human Service Department at City Hall or come in person. Our movies in the park are officially beginning July 9th, and our summer concerts begin July 11th. We have many activities in the city. I'm going to cut the announcement short because our next meeting will have many more announcements, but I want to take this opportunity to congratulate our council president on his reappointment as president of our city council. Your steady leadership at the helm has ensured that we maintain a level of civility and productivity while at the same time balancing the opportunity to allow residents to express their concerns, frustrations, sometimes suggestions, criticism, at times even constructive, other times putting our feet or holding our feet to the fire. It is not an easy thing to lead meetings and to ensure that people are heard, to respond. And I think over my time, not just as mayor, but even prior to that sitting, along with my colleagues in the council, we have seen you do a magnificent job at it. We are so appreciative and proud of your leadership, especially with so much that you take on in the state. So congratulations to you on being reappointed. It is a unanimous vote, and I believe a testament to your strength and leadership. And we look forward to many, many more years of your leadership. To all of the department heads that have come, thank you for being present. To Councilman Daniel Schwartz, congratulations, or as some of us are familiar with or become familiar with, Mazel Tov. Is that appropriate? Can we say that? So we believe he's overseas and he is welcoming another grandchild. And obviously, with that stated, summer is here, and we're extremely excited with all of the activities. Our youth camp has begun, and we're very happy about that. Our flag raising ceremonies will begin. We have a number of them, the Peruvian flag raising, obviously the festivals, the Huepa ceremony, which is a reference to our Councilwoman Maritza Colón Montañez, and the Puerto Rican flag raising. I call it the Huepa ceremony because that's an inside joke between me and the remarkable and amazing Councilwoman Maritza Colón Montañez. But with all of the activities, including our camp out that we're going to have this year, I'm just so grateful for active and involved community in all of the events. Most recently, we had a great activity in our parks, especially for Juneteenth. And I want to take the opportunity to acknowledge the president of the NAACP, who is here, Ms. Sherry Greer. You guys did a fantastic job with not just the event, but taking the opportunity to highlight youth, give scholarships, provide opportunities for education for the public. And I think that's the very best of our activities when we involve all demographics, our seniors, our youth, educators, professionals. So we had a wonderful time. And as many council members were aware, we also had our fireworks for Juneteenth right in front of City Hall. So we were excited about that. And then lastly, I want to take the opportunity to thank the executive director of our housing authority, Mr. Ron Van Rensselaer, who's here present. We had a town hall meeting to discuss potential redevelopment and repairs, renovations to our affordable housing properties, our public housing, good opportunities to answer questions, to respond to concerns, and obviously any change is difficult. But I want to thank you, Mr. Van Rensselaer, for your professionalism, your preparation, obviously the entire Housing Authority staff, and most of all, purposely most of all, because I've stated this publicly, we either move forward together or we don't move forward at all. To all the residents that showed up to the meeting, who expressed their concerns, who asked questions, who received answers, and who requested for more information. I think it makes the process so much more transparent. And I want to thank you because I was in the first meeting. There have been other meetings and we will continue to have meetings, but thank you so much for your work on that. Council President, members of the City Council, those present, that is the end of my presentation. Thank you, sir.
Mayor, if I could get
Yes,
a little bit of clarity. Number one, you said the sleep out is on Wednesday. Is that Wednesday like tomorrow?
No, the festival, the carnival begins Wednesday night.
That's tomorrow night.
Yes, tomorrow night at Pulaski Park, and then the fireworks will be July 4th, which is Thursday, the next day. And then the carnival will continue throughout the weekend all the way till Sunday.
So Thursday, July 4th, at what time?
We usually wait for the sun to come down, so it's between 8:30 and 9:15, depending on the conditions. If we believe there are any concerns with weather, we may speed it up, but it's a spectacular display of paratronics. I think that's what it is. pyrotechnics, whatever, something. There's going to be a lot of lights in the sky.
No, it's,
Yes.
Passaic has really separated itself from everybody else. The presentation is just magnificent. And certainly under your leadership as always. There's.
Thank you.
Members of the council, any remarks?
Just congratulations, Council President, on your term. Thank you for your leadership. Also, congratulations to Councilman Monk and Councilman Schwartz. And again, Mayor, thank you, because this summer is full of activities for family. I mean, I have to pencil everything in. And once again, the camp out, I know that's going to be, everybody's talking about it in the county since last year, but this year is definitely going to be a lot more people. So I think you might have to book another day. So
I've heard rumors that other municipalities are already planning their own campouts because, Council President, I have to share this. We've gotten a number of requests of families from other cities asking if they can participate in our campouts. So we're very welcoming, but we're hoping, this is an area where we're hoping we do get copied. Please do it in your own cities as well, because we think it's so beneficial for so many families, councilmen, to all the council members. We received letters and statements that it was the first time they ever experienced a camp out. First time they got to sleep outdoors, wake up and go fishing in Hughes Lake. They got to make s'mores, got to watch movies. So it's a wonderful activity. We had individuals come from as far down as 8th Street and from 2nd Ward, 1st Ward, 3rd Ward. So we had people come from every ward, 4th Ward, and we were excited, as well as some people from other cities. We didn't turn anyone away. We had a wonderful time.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilman Love, please.
Yes, first, I just wanted to join Councilwoman Mello in saying congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
For being reelected to the presidential seat, so to speak. And I just wanted to echo what I said at the last meeting. Mayor, and both you and your administration, I was in Newark yesterday and they had a pamphlet, right, with all the activities. And I'm looking through it, and we know Newark 1 has plenty of funding and it's a large city. But I'm looking through the pamphlet and I'm just saying, we do this, we do this, we do this, we do this. And it's just amazing where recreation has came from. Back when, well, we was riding horses then, but when I was running around, it was sports was what we call recreation. And you gradually moved it into ethnic, you moved it into things that people can, that folks that may not play sports can compete in, and family oriented. So I just want to say what you've done with recreation here in the city of Passaic is just amazing, and continue in that vein. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you.
Yes, Councilman Montanez.
I can turn it off, right? First of all, I would definitely want to say congratulations to President Scher. You do a great job. I've seen your leadership, and I'm happy that you're at that seat because you know how to do it well.
Very kind.
And to the mayor and his administration, I just don't know how you do it. It's awesome. I mean, I'm like only 25 years old and I've been in the city for 63 years. And I've seen so many upcoming beautiful events, and I'm just amazed at how you come up with these ideas, even though we vote with you on what you're doing for our children, for adults, for everyone. You do it for everyone, not just for the kids. You think out of the box. I want to say the other day I was driving through Maryland Ave. The kids go in the thing, even with their uniforms on. I said, they haven't even gone home and they're all wet, running around happy. So I want to say thank you to you and your administration. Thank you for everything you guys do. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Garcia, please.
First of all, I want to congratulate my president. And how you can see that everybody here was new when they asked me for there was another nomination.
I was about to nominate Monk Schwartz. Let's tell you.
Well,
Thank you.
Congratulate Councilman Monk and Councilman Schwartz also. And for the administration, Mayor, you're doing a tremendous job, and you can see that everybody's out there in the street happy and talking good about you and the administration. So thank you. Keep the good work. Thank you.
Very good. And if I may, just to reiterate, the camp out is tomorrow night,
For you,
August
for
3rd.
you.
I'll get it right.
August 3rd, it's August 3rd.
August 3rd. And to,
You know who
Mayor, and
The
to,
carnival, the family carnival.
the carnival is tomorrow night,
Yes.
okay? And it's at Pulaski, correct? And it's going to start somewhere between 8:30 to
No,
9:30.
that's Thursday, the fireworks.
The fireworks are Thursday night, around 8:30 to 9:30. It will start. And in August is the camp out. I want to get my reservation in there, and I must tell you, I'm looking forward. I heard the s'mores were amazing, but even more amazing was the camaraderie, the atmosphere, the cooperation, people getting to meet people who might live across the street from them but never had that opportunity. And most importantly, the kids having a tremendous, tremendous time. And for your leadership, as always, just absolutely astronomical. With the council's permission, is there a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion and second to adjourn. Roll call to adjourn, please.
Councilman Monk? Councilman Love?
Yes.
Councilwoman Mello?
Yes.
Councilman Schwartz?
Yes.
Councilman Garcia?
Yes.
Councilwoman Colon Montañez?
Yes.
And Council President Shear.
Yes, thank you. This meeting is adjourned. Councilman Schwartz, Mazal Tov on behalf of all of us.